this is not your domain. In the sky a bird is heard to cry. Misty morning whisperings and gentle stirring sounds belie the deathly silence that lay all around. Hear the lark and hearken to the barking of the dog fox gone to ground. See the splashing of the kingfisher flashing to the water, and a river of green is sliding unseen beneath the trees, laughing as it passes through the endless summer, making for the sea. In the lazy water meadow I lay me down, all around me golden sunflakes carpeting the ground, basking in the sunshine of a bygone afternoon, bringing sounds of yesterday into my city room. Hear the lark and hearken to the barking of the dog fox gone to ground. See the splashing of the kingfisher flashing to the water, hiding unseen beneath the trees, laughing as it passes through the endless summer, making for the sea. Grantchester Meadows in its entirety. Hi there, Kenneth. It may just be you and me this afternoon. I haven't advertised it. I know people get notified, but as always, anybody who does drop in, do spread the word. I should be looking at the left-hand side of the phone, so I'm actually staring at the screen, but perhaps if I just look around in generally, like I do, that might work. I've got a capo. I've got two actually. I've got a classical guitar capo by Shub and another one for the acoustic. Seeing as I'm holding it, let's put it on and play a couple of songs. It'll be a short set, but it's just nice to keep in touch with everybody. Reason it's short is that I need to get into town. I'm halfway there now, and playing for, I think it's a low alcohol weekend. I think I know that the Brecon Tap have bought in lots of 0% alcohols with all different flavours, just to prove perhaps that it is possible to enjoy drinking without the alcohol content. I've tried 0% Guinness, which is quite, I was going to say sharp. It's very bitter, but it's okay, but it's not like Irish. If you could have 0% Dublin Guinness, then I'd drink that all the time for sure, but I don't think there is such a thing. The album's on the way, and all the tracks are mastered, and Paul is just topping and tailing them and checking that the fade outs aren't too long, because one of the tracks bangs on a bit at the end, and I think it should really needs cutting. But apart from that, it's on the way, and I've got the artwork in the offing as well. I've got the strong idea of what it should be. It's going to be quite simple. I'm going to get a few CDs made. Don't know what to sell them for, but I suppose £10, and I'll get a couple of pounds from that. If I do it through a professional company, it's going to cost a good £6 per CD, but it'll be worth it just to put the things about. I've got the phone on do not disturb mode, which hopefully means that I won't get interrupted by phone calls or anything else. And here comes one of the songs. I'm decided that this is going to be the, as it were, the title track. Not as it were, because it is going to be the title track, and it's Aliens. Oh, strange sound there. What on earth was that? Probably something on the roof. Abducted in the small hours, out walking on the moors. I woke up in a red tube, endless corridor. is crimson, suddenly sloping down, sliding, careening to a constant pounding sound. I've been injected. Miles and miles of tunnels, never seems to end. Fast approaching danger, waiting round the bend. Now the tunnel lights are strobing, universe outside, vermilion excursion, interstellar ride, interstellar ride. I'm in a bloodstream, and I'll never get a better view. Filming through a system and heading for the power room. Surrounded by the white suits, I shrink down even more. Merge with a side wall, fetch up on an alien shore. Arrive at the back door of the factory. Unlocked, climb up, look out. What do I see? What do I see? I see aliens in your bloodstream, and I'll never get a better view of the aliens in your bloodstream, and I watch them from the power room. Reaching the barrier, your thoughts are very loud, and they're echoing around me as you're playing to the crowd. I touch, I'm first rejected, and I push your walls aside, and now I'm your psychosis. Join me on the ride, on the ride. With the aliens in the bloodstream, and I'll never get a better view of the aliens in your bloodstream, and I watch them from the power room. Aliens in your bloodstream, and I'll never get a better view of the aliens in my bloodstream, and they watch me from the power room. Aliens, 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 aliens. Thunderous summertime rain is descending. Presumably you can hear it on the roof. Anybody else there? Is there anybody else in there? No, oops. There we go. So that was Aliens, of course. This is the Railroad Song. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. In the pounding rain, I press my brain against the cold steel rail. I can hear a sad, soft susurration. I can tell that it's a freight train about 7 miles away. I'm far, far, far from any station. and I've got to get on, I've got to get on, I've got to get on. I've got to get on, got to get on. And I've got to get on, got to get on, I've got to get on. I've got to get on, got to get on. Watch the slow revolving scenery. The train swims through the land, massive and gargantuan, and on time the films. It always stops in the middle of nowhere. That's how I get my ride. Even engine drivers need a break. In the car, another traveller, friend from older times, unburdened by the tracks that she would take. We were getting along, getting along, getting along. We were getting along, getting along. We were getting along, getting along, getting along. We were getting along, getting along. We wrote a song, she sang along, then she had to go. I understood, no need to say goodbye. The train had slowed, the river flowed, she landed like a pro. A smile more than enough, more than the wine. And she had to get on, had to get on, had to get on. She had to get on, had to get on, had to get on. She had to get on, had to get on, had to get off. And now she had to get off, had to get off, had to get off. She had to get off, had to get off, had to get off. She had to get off, had to get off, had to get off. Railroad song. There we go. One more to do, and it will be Arrow. From the album Beyond the Oak from 2004 or thereabouts, perhaps a little bit later. Previous album to that was Something to Do with Time, which I recorded 1999 or 2000, something like that. Some of the songs are very old on it, and this one is about From Beyond the Oak is about Robin Hood's the last arrow that he fired. Seemed to be wanting to play Railroad song. Noticed two mistakes today. This lovely one, not bad, and this one, it was a shame about that. That would have been okay, but I think I've recovered quite well. I might keep it in. Yeah, other than that, no drastic mistakes, which is good. Yeah, so here we go. Straight and true, find your way, fly. Forever joined your path and I. Away you fly, where you lie, so shall I. Carry me with carry me with you. Carry me with you, carry me with you, carry me with you. Straight and true, find your way, fly. Straight and true, far from view, fly. Find your mark at the end of day, fly. You are mine, now you're free. Beyond the oak is where we'll be. Carry me with you, 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 carry me with you. So there we go. I know that one brings back memories for you. Yes, it does. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think I must have told the story over and over, but I can't remember if I did. So I'll tell you anyway. I went down to a place called Faldebrenin. So this must have been around 2004 when Joshua was 2. In those days, didn't get much sleep and couldn't remember much as a result, actually. I went to a place called Faldebrenin on a songwriting retreat. I'd never done it before or since. And at the time, Faldebrenin was not noticed, by the way, just as an aside. I don't generally pronounce things with their Welsh pronunciation. Faldebrenin, or Faldebrenin. Already I'm sounding Italian there. Because I think over pronunciation of things, it sounds a bit strange. So anyway, just so you know. I arrived there on Monday afternoon, 3 o'clock, and I left about 9:30 on Thursday morning and wrote 12 songs in that time. And I've still got the folder with the stuff in it. Probably for me, the best song would be The Source of the River. I was really happy with that. And I do notice that over the years, I've speeded the songs up when I play them, so I have to be careful about that. And also, as David McIver in New Mexico pointed out, I changed the words of the song for The Source of the River when the original words were much better. So very important that I go back and revise these things. Yeah, and then I recorded the album at Les Penning's. Les Penning lives in Hay-on-Wye and is a great recorder player and musician, and played with Mike Oldfield for a long time and was a sound engineer for many decades, at least 30, not 30 decades, 30 years. For at least 300 years, we've been mixing. And he also recorded a B-side for Black Sabbath in a porter van, whatever you call it, mobile recording studio. And that's one of his many claims to fame. And he recorded it for me, and it was great. And it meant drawing on unusual instruments. He had a cornetto in his room. If you don't know what one of them is, you're going to have to look it up, because, of course, ice cream jokes abound, but it was making a marvellous sound, and various assortments of percussion, and lovely keyboard that Bill, I think it was Bill I'll say it's Bill Bailey. It's not that Bill Bailey. It's another one who also is an Uber musician. And he happened to have lent a Roland Phantom at the time, and that features on quite a few tracks and steered my writing for sure. Anyway, just so you know, Robin would love this one. I'm glad I caught you today, and certainly made my day. Well, thanks, Kenneth. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, just sung it, haven't I? Yeah, that's it. I say good night, but it's the afternoon, so I'll see you soon, and I shall go across very briefly to TikTok now, and then make my way into town. See ya.